Good afternoon, folks. Welcome along to the west of Scotland as we bring you more live action of the final stages of our competitions. Today it is the turn of the seniors, and we are going to bring you senior singles semi-final. That will be Sean McCabe versus Danny Ryan. So this is a semi-final. On one of the adjacent rinks we do have the 4-bowl pairs final. Unfortunately it was a bit of a clash in terms of dates, etc, so I will keep you up to date with that final. It's Alistair Rioch and Willie Ross against Ian McClellan and Davy Barr. So the guys are just finishing their trial ends. And I'm sure we're in for a cracker this afternoon. As I said, a wee bit different coming to you midweek and during the day. I'm sure there'll be a few folk joining us this afternoon to take in this semi-final. So, all the pleasantries have been done and we're ready to get underway. Good friends, these guys. They play at Shettleston Outdoor together. So they'll know each other's game. It'll be interesting to see the tactics that are deployed by both. So Sean has the jack. He's starting off relatively full length, just probably about 4 feet short of the tee. He's decided to start on the forehand side here on rink number 2 at the west. Yep, not a bad opener, just a bit a yard short. Danny's also opted to go down the backhand. Well, it's his backhand, yep, being a lefty, same as myself. That's also a decent opener.
Still one down. You're a foot behind it, David.
So Sean just overcorrecting on his first delivery. Just went the other side. Danny doesn't look too bad here at all. Yeah, very good. Well, Sean, you're out a decent track. Have you pushed it yet? No. Again, just a slight overcorrection on his last delivery. Well, Danny, if you reach this, you're all over the right line. Yeah, pretty decent. In for 3. And first end now is a wee bit of pressure on Sean. Oh, he's coming with a big gun. He's attacking. He's very, very close, you know. Oh, just nipped away one. Was looking for the bull onto the white, probably. So as ever, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. If you have any comments for us on the Facebook channel, pop them across and I'll do my best to answer them. So, an opportunity here. Danny in the first end, holding a pair. Certainly sent it off decent enough track as he got the running. Needs to run a touch. Needs to run. Yeah, it's made it. So 3 shots to Danny Ryan after the first end. Let's see what he decides to do with the jack length. Well, stuck with a similar length, just about 4 feet short of full length. So, certainly still out early, going backhand, backhand. Playing a bigger swing on this side. He's just left that one shy. Doesn't look too bad for Sean here. All over that big, nice high drawn line. Yep, it's a decent opener. Certainly down a good road, but I think he's just struggling yet here, Danny. Yep, still about 4 feet short, so did a decent first end. He's left the door ajar for Sean to get in early here. And he looks to have backed his first delivery up, just needs to sweep. Yeah, it's not bad. Well done it, if you hold the line, you're close to it. Yeah, he's made the correction. Very good. Well, Sean's opted to change over. Bigger jack on that side for anything high, but it's going quick. I'm a bit disappointed with that. Lots of play to be on the top side of that. Danny will be slightly conscious that Sean's got a couple of bills behind the jack and he doesn't have any play behind it. I think he'd probably stick on his backhand side. Just miss that bill that's widest of all. Gets anywhere 2 feet beyond, sort of a protects just on that side, but conscious that Sean might just run the bull as well. defying me, he's playing his forehand. A safe enough line. All in weight. Just start to swoop now. Yep, so he's got a bit of cover anyway. It means if the jack goes furthest back, he has the base back bull, got 2 spots as well. I think Sean will just be looking to try and creep beyond his short bull and just try and get a tickle on this white, or just rest the ball off. Just see the ball coming into view in a wee second once we get Danny Ralph just on in front of the camera. Just fell away. So Danny can probably count himself slightly fortunate to get out of jail there after 2 poor opening deliveries, but he does score 1 and extends his lead to 4-0. Well, dropped the jack a wee bit shorter than what's been played in the first 2 ends. But it's not a bad opener, just about 20 inches short. It's just forced Sean over onto this other side. And just about a yard through. So Danny's short bill has meant that Sean's got to swap hands again. It's probably not what you're looking to do early on in a game, chop and change your hand, but didn't have much option. Well, looks like the winner, yeah. Very good. Danny will be looking to make a small alteration. He does have his own bill in the front. It slides on past that, it won't be too bad. Close, just held off, decent enough effort. Yeah, that looks pretty good enough for 2, I think. Might just give Danny a rangefinder. It's just a couple of bills beyond Jack High, so this line, but it is a short jack, so very close to this. Oh, he's played a bomb. He's played a bomb. So he's asking all the questions of Sean early on in this game. Sean would have probably been thinking last end after Danny's two short first bills that he was going to get off the card, but he's come up with a good one. So back over onto the backhand, playing with a bit of weight. Is he going to hold up? The answer's no. So he now stretches out to a 5-0 lead after 3 ends. In this first to 21 shots match. Big effort there by Sean. Just creeped over the top of it. Danny's got another opportunity here just to slot another one in. Yep, kept his nice big track. Just needs to pull a touch to get inside Sean. No, just carrying a yard. Decent there. Oh, slightly surprised that Sean's changed over hands. This looks slightly different from the top end of the green, but I thought it was a forehand draw. He was probably just conscious that he was a couple down, but it's close for the second now, but he does have the bill just beyond. Marker Drew Wilson just giving that a look. That's close for the second shot. Danny just be looking to lose a couple of feet off his last delivery, keeping a nice high line. Don't think he's pushed this one. No, just coming into view now, but he's left it. But it might not be a bad one. Sean would have probably changed back over to the forehand side. Need to be a big high draw to get past that one now. Well, sticking on the forehand side. I'll tell you, he's an effort, you know, just coming into your view now. Just needs to get back on this. Oh, he's played one. Yeah. Gets him off the board. Play the ball by a bill. And let's see what he does with this jack length as he scores one. And gets his sell on the card. So as you can see up in the top left hand corner, as I said to you, we do have a senior pairs final on. It's Willie Ross against Davy Bart. And I'll try and bring you as many updates as I can from that. It's currently 2-1 to Willie Ross after 2 ends. So Sean certainly stretched the jack out here, going tee to tee. And he's played an absolute corker to open. Danny just missed his track with that one. It wasn't too bad. Well, Danny certainly found the line, but if you overcorrected and wait, the answer's no. You're coming back most of it, yep. Decent second shot. You were all over the road, Sean, you just left it. So, I wonder if Danny will just take a wee chance on this. Setting up that he's going to change over to the forehand side, but he could play slightly more aggressive underneath Sean's last bill. Yep. Certainly been aggressive. He's just missed his line. fair effort with the shot while he was holding 2-second shots. That means Sean will need to try and get another one in the mix. Yeah, that's pretty decent. He'll just need to be slightly more careful, doesn't want to take his own bull out the head. Doing the right thing, swapping over onto his forehand side. Just missed it on the top side, but a bit too disappointed. It's just a one shot, a few loose bills in that end, so to get away one down's not the worst. But Sean goes back to back ends and reduces the deficit to 5-2. So he's opting to stick this forehand side, opting for the full length in the jack as well. Not too bad. Couple of feet.
He sees you don't love bites.
Danny ever the joker, having a bit of banter with the marker, but he won't like that the closer he gets down. He's turned Sean in for a really close shot, having missed his track. Well, Sean, it's a decent line. And he's backed that up really well. Yep. Two good deliveries. I think Danny liked the joke that he told Sean because he ran down after his first build to tell Drew. Need to remind him that I need to be up the road for 4 o'clock. So I'll have less of that nonsense. Well, certainly a bigger track, all in good weight. Looks in about his work. Gets the bill solid and sticks.
You lie. Just the one? Yeah.
So Sean's conscious of that bill, doesn't want to try and turn it in. Changed them over, but he's missed his line. Waste a good weight. On the other side, if you're just a blade under it, just gets soaked in. No chance of holding up. He's got a wee chance here just to be slightly aggressive, just try and turn on his own bull. He's about his work. He's really close. He's under it, he can get to the bull clean. Oh, a wee clip just taking him off it. Probably just lacking a foot or so of weight. It was a decent effort. Davy Barr picks up a single in the pairs final. It's now currently 2-2 after 3 ends. So there's a wee bit of danger here for Sean. This doesn't want to be tight again. Ideal results just to get the inside edge off of Danny's build that just you can see short on the left hand side. Certainly held at the safer side. Was coming back, but just that wee bit of weight. So I think just add a foot or so on your weight, you definitely get second shot. Just one underneath your own on the big sweeping side. Well, he's got enough weight, he's got a big chance. Just needs to drop a touch. Oh, he's just unlucky. Another fantastic effort. And it's going to be another shot to Sean McCabe. He scores 3 ends in a trot, all singles. And it's now 3-5.
Announce in front of it. What?
Yep, pretty good start again here. Certainly settled in now. Great opening delivery.
Just about half a blow behind it. Thank you. Fit around in that, you take it. Good. What's your own there for left?
Well done, mate. Big effort as well. Just that wee pound just held you off. Never quite sure of that when a player plays a ball just beyond on a side. I know visually it looks better, obviously, just to get inside that ball, but when you drop it short like that, it then becomes an ineffective ball. Sometimes it's just as good to stick on, after his great opening delivery, just stick on the same hand. You know, if he's that short on that side, then it means it makes things more awkward for Danny. Danny, another good effort and starting to build something on that side now. So all of a sudden Sean holding one, but he'll be conscious that the head's against him at this point in time. Oh, trying it again. Certainly further than his last delivery. is it enough to get there yet?
Fuzz that out.
It's a good yard out, I would suggest.
2.5. Am I two down? No, you're only one down. Thank you.
Well, marker Drew's saying it's a bit closer than I thought. He's saying it's only 1.5 feet. Looks a little bit more than that to me. Well, Danny, it's your best line, but you're giving it the time. Here it comes now. Yeah, that could be enough for the winner.
Forward shot. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, got the result out of it. Danny's blocking the camera, so I'm just going to show you this angle. Sean just didn't push through it. So it's just going to be a quiet draw for Danny. Stick on the side that he's been playing. Danger on both sides, probably doesn't want to change over. Sean's bill is up on the surface. Doesn't want to turn that down, so anything matching his jack high bill. Yeah, certainly out a wide enough safe line. Yeah, just too safe. It was pretty decent as well. So Danny just stops a mini revival after losing 3 ends in a trot. He gets back himself back on the board and now goes out to a 6-3 lead. I'm going to predict that he's going to drop this jack a little shorter. Yep, just trying to keep it off the tee. Yep, doesn't look a bad opener here at all. We're going to get all the way back for chalk. Oh, just a bit of foot beyond. Sean's decided that he's going to play this other side. You probably heard me and Johnny Ross on commentary saying that we think that's the easier side to play more consistently. But lots of people stick with the big sweeping side. He's just left that one a yard short. Just with being that short, it just forced Danny just to try and push through it to beat the bull. He's just overplayed it. So not much to adjust for Sean, just find the big yard. Just needs to run ever so slightly yet.
You do. Thank you.
But that might just force Danny. Certainly widened the obstacles on his way. Yep. He's changed over. Can he get in before Sean? Just needs to drop a touch. Yeah, that's going to be in for number 1. Pretty decent. Going to set the trip here, Sean. And get to the bull. Yeah, got enough of it. Well done. Needed that after 2 short ones. It'll be interesting just to see what Danny decides to play. Will he just back himself on the draw? Does have the attacking shot there as well. He's got all the play behind. That'll certainly be the forehand side for him. Yep, sticking to the draw. Wide enough line, needs to be really dead weight. Yep, good weight. Just held off. Yep, just looking for a similar delivery to your last, Sean. Line looks good enough. Weight doesn't look too shabby either. Yeah, it's good enough. He's made a pair. That narrows things up to 6-5. Well, Sean, you've launched that. Is it going to stay in the carpet? Oh, the answer's not. Lost the jack. As you can see over in the pairs game on rank number 4, Willie Ross taking a double. Goes back out to a 4-2 lead after 4 ends. Yep, so Danny really going short on this one now. Decent track by Sean. Yep, it's not affected them. Good starter. And he just needs to go off the line. Yep, just a yard over. Sean will be looking to try and get inside that. Try and back up his opening delivery. Doesn't look too bad at all. Yep. Probably looking on for a pair. just overcorrected Danny. That's going to pull up tight and short. It's not what you want in 2 against. Find himself in a bit of bother here if Sean puts this one in. It looks a decent enough height for it. Just needs to pull a touch in the weight. He's just slid out. I'm just slightly disappointed. He'd be happy that he's got one beyond, but he was just looking to get inside Danny's belt to add another shot and really put him under a bit of pressure to try and take the lead in this game for the first time. Let's see if Danny can make the correction. Well, certainly a better track. How's his weight? He's all over this, you know. Just needs to get down and in. Ran on a touch further than I thought, but Sean saying on the way past just ran out on you. I thought he was better than that. So that's definitely Sean's target, to get inside those bills. But just like that, he's just forced himself tight. You get nothing if you're tight on that side, it'll swoop on down. So all of a sudden, Danny's got a wee chance, just as you can see beyond the jack. Danny's got 2 bills. He'll not be looking to do it much different to his last delivery. If he rests his bill, probably the winner. He gets a wee tickle on it. He could make 3 himself. Well, can I say it's a blade tighter than his last? Just over the weight though. It was all that beat him. Great effort, didn't want to be short to that with the opportunity just to get a wee tug on the weight. But it means that Sean scores 2, and for the first time in the match he moves in front 7-6. A keenly contested match so far though. And in the pairs match, Willie Ross has scored another single, and he moves 5-2 in front after 5 ends. So a decent starter by Sean to the jack. He does like to play the jack close to the tee.
Good couple shot. Yeah, he's slacked up, isn't he? Must need a lure or something. Much further after. Yeah.
Danny just giving the match a wee bit of commentary of himself. It's probably just his way of relaxing and trying to enjoy the moment. Sean doesn't look too bad here again. Just needs to stretch his legs. Yeah, good stuff. Starting to really settle in now. Oh, Danny's a better track this time. Just wants to hold up just to get a wee piece. Yeah, great delivery. Yeah, Drew says he fancies last delivery. Wouldn't really change Sean's shot much. He's went a bit wider. I just don't think it'll get back if he's just over the dig, which he is. But we'll give him play with his last delivery. Danny will be conscious that a couple of second shots against him, so he'll probably want to get in and try and trail this jack himself. Shouldn't really be fearing getting to it. I think he's just overcompensated as well. Yeah. Is he going to live at the end? Yep, just stayed at the back of the rink. You'll find that Sean will probably stick with the same weight as his last. Try and punch this bull of Danny's out the head. It's very close. He's asking for the jack. I think he's going to get the bull. Oh, he's got the bull and a nibble. He got everything that he wanted and more probably. As you can see from that angle, Danny's not going to have much play. And the back one just fell down as well, so there's 2 shots. I think that's just a full draw on the big sweeping side. Get down and try and get second shot, or could be aggressive on his forehand as his own bill that's just short and to the right as we look at it. Anything underneath that? Yeah, that's what he's opting to play for. Tell you, he's not far away. What's he going to get? Oh, tell you, a nibble of the shot bill would have been great, but played a nice positive shot. It's going to be close for 2 shots. Yep, so 2 shots, and Sean has just started to turn the screw here, so he now moves 9-6 in front. Just a wee lull. Opening two deliveries.
So it's close, but
Yep. Better delivery by Danny. Good ball.
don't know. What's it about this, eh?
Danny just needs to stretch his legs a wee touch. Get in front of Sean's bill.
Foot down.
Chest pulled up. Close for the opted to go down the throat of it. Very, very close. Oh, the last bullet, Danny just taken him off it. I'll just check the bill that's on the line. I don't think it will come into effect. I don't think Danny's going to be too creative to this. Just needs to find a foot or so in his last delivery. It just went too safe. Don't think that will get back. Oh, tried for him. But he gets himself back on the board. And straight away hopes to shorten up the length of the jack.
Thanks, mate.
Yep. Back in about the groove at his own length. Back knocker.
Sit, roll it. Go. Two and a half inches behind her.
I don't think Sean's just played through it enough. So it's going to be a yard shy of it.
That's that in front. Up to you. Where do you want?
Danny just needs to run now. Nice, pretty well played. Yep, two decent efforts. Well, Sean, have you got enough weight just to beat your front one? You just get caught on it. What it has done though is it's just angled the bull enough. May see Danny change his hand. There's no point turning any of those two short bulls up, as you can see from that angle. Holding a decent pair, even short and counting on the other side would just make things difficult for Sean after two short opening deliveries. Going over in the pairs, Davy Bart reduces his arrears, they score a single. That's now 5-3. Yep, so he switched over. He had it the high side. Dead weight will get back most of it, but doesn't want to make the target any wider. Yep, just a couple of feet past. It'll probably count though. Yep. Well, Sean, have you got the weight yet? Answer is no. So this could prove a costly end. He's only got one bullet now to dig himself out the fire. Assuming Danny throws something similar to his last bull. But it could be a huge turnover. Well, safe enough line again. I think he was... Oh, he's just dropped it. It won't look pretty for Sean. He was probably wanting just that short and counting bull just to make things awkward, but still plenty of room here for Sean to get in. Well, this one's certainly got enough on it. Is it going to pull in time? Needs to stop yet. Oh dear. So I think both guys will be slightly disappointed. Sean will be disappointed that he's not chucked the bull really within a yard of the white. Danny will be disappointed with that last delivery after a really solid end. But nevertheless, he'll be delighted that he now moves back in front, scores 3 shots, and it's now 10-9. Just dropped that one short. Line was perfect. So it's giving Sean a wee chance just to try and pop one into this length after a poor last end. Well, he's also a bit loose, but didn't want to be short. He chucked 3 short ones. He's opened the deliveries going in the opposite direction. Yep, Danny's made the correction here. Very, very good. Yep, down and behind again.
You're about 5 feet through. It's a yard, 2 feet, 4 feet, nice yard. Thanks a shot.
Good effort by Sean.
Two lights. Good. Thank you.
Well, Danny, you just need to drop here. You get down to Sean's bill. Oh, fantastic effort. Well, Sean's opted to change over hands. He's giving it a bash, you know. Giving it a bash, just needs to get down. Oh dear, just like off the other side, just the wrong side of it. Danny's just clinging on. Safest side's just to play his backhand again, yep. He'll be looking for the side bowler Sean and down and back. I think he just slightly overplayed it. Yep, just over. So a real opportunity here. So I just want to be over the weight, just try and get a contact on this. We tug in the white will be pretty decent as well. Is it going to move? It's very unlucky. You don't want to be any shorter than that to it. Just a blade tie. Danny Ryan scores 1 and it's now 11-9. Well, slightly longer than what he's played the last couple of ends.
Phone through. Alright. Alright.
Well, there's a phone just pinging in the background here. I think it's Drew the Marker's phone that's pinging away. Danny's just taking his time on the mat. Drew just asking, did it put you off, Danny? And Danny replied, Nothing puts me off. Could have Phil does. Anyway. He's settled back in. And we're back underway. Always the right thing to do. And look at that. Right decision. Take his time. Yeah, for a couple of feet. Nailed the line.
2.5 feet, and I'm beyond it. You're with 10 inches. One other shot.
Yep, certainly a wide enough track. As he allowed for that wider line, just needs to stretch his legs, get in front of Sean's bull. Yep, maybe just enough. So much so that it's seen Sean change over. Yep. Play, hold on. Just probably pulling up a couple of feet short just yet. He's struggling a wee bit for pace the last couple of inches, just as Danny's shortened this length. I not want to have another couple of ends like that. Vince can quickly get away from you. Did well to dig himself back from a 5-0 deficit. Danny just up and over again. Well, Sean's following this one. Looks better. Just depends if he'll stay up to the jack. He's going to go get the wrong side of it. Played it green really. This went right across the face. So that probably gives Danny a rangefinder on that side. It's his own build that's a couple of feet short. The play tie. Match that last bill of Sean's. Yeah, track looks decent enough. Needs to just settle a wee touch. Just needs to pull a touch. It's just wriggled out. So Sean probably just gets away with a loose end here. I think it's very close probably for the second shot. He's certainly got an opportunity here to draw the shot off. Really just a blade on his last. Oh, when I know he's switching over. That surprises me. But he's an effort. It's his big sweep now. Certainly guaranteed second shot with that probably. Just as our camera does a wee jiggle. No, I'm going to be measuring for it. Danny's front bill being measured now. Again, Sean's back one. We'll know pretty quickly. There we are, so it was indeed 2 shots. Danny opens up a gap now at 13.9. Just as that, Davy Barr has scored a pair over in the pairs match, and he's now squared things up over there. It's 5-5 after 7 ends of their 17-end senior pairs final. Yeah, decent opener. Small gap on that. Oh, Sean, you need to run a touch. Yeah. Just been the tail of the tape so far. Just in a shorter length, his opening delivery's just pulled up a yard short, not giving himself the opportunity to play himself into the end. That's probably the difference of why we're at 13.9 to Danny. But just like that, Danny then throws in a short one of himself. Missed the line as well, which is crucial. Can't miss a line on these lengths. You get punished for them. Well, Sean, decent enough track if you get the weight to carry it. Just beyond your own bill. Oh. For a foot of running. As you can see from there, Danny's still clinging on just with the jack high bill. He's certainly got plenty of room to get another one. Just creep over the top of Sean's bills. Oh, he's went high and safe. Yep, giving himself a talking to on the way down the rink. Not happy with that one at all. Just gave Sean another chance here. But he's not taking it either. So important for Danny to put another one in. You can see just from that angle, Danny's bill sitting on the wing there. Sean's probably got 3 second shots after 2 really loose deliveries. You'll need another one in the mix, and preferably not sitting alongside it, or Sean could be aggressive and try and punt the bill out the head. Yeah, this one looks better. Just needs to get beyond now. Yeah, got enough. Just wriggle them up. Danny will not be too concerned if it's another shot or not. Just had to be another bill in the head. Now the pressure returns back onto Sean's shoulders. Well, decent enough track. Needs to buckle though. The weight, extra weight just held him off. So, going to be looking at a pair here, I think. Yep, going for the measure again. So, just one shot. It was in the end. It's enough for Danny to stretch out. Gets a full end away. That's 14.9. Sean found the weight this time for a bloody green. Better opener though to these shorter length whites. Then they'll just be looking to lose that yard. He's chucked that one beyond. Not too bad if it just runs a touch. Might just beat Sean on the side. It's close. Decent here from Sean. Yeah, much more solid. Sits right in front as well. It's going to be difficult for Danny to beat that. Might decide to change over. Turn his own bill down a couple of touches. Yep. All in good weight. Track doesn't look too bad. So give it enough time to get inside this one. Let's get the wee flick across. Oh wow, that's huge. That is huge. Yeah, as you can see from there, it's wriggled its way right across the rink. He's got a result out of that. Sean's coming up to have a look to see what damage he's done. He won't like what he sees when he gets to the other end.
Is that the same postcode? Aye. Sorry, Sean.
Danny full of apologies, but at his bowls these things happen. He wasn't too far away. Still a wee slight chance for Sean. He'll just try and play a foot or two over the dig make contact with his own bull on the top side. Should just release Danny's off the jack. If he manages to slip on by on the top side, he gives himself a bit of play with his last delivery. Well, certainly got enough to make a change on it. Is it going to get back off the line? No. As I said, he's done the right thing, played it the top side to give himself a bill beyond. Don't think you'll see Danny be too brave to this. Probably just want to match his own bill that's beyond just about a yard, or he might decide to go full length on it and just get the best back in just in case Sean decides to attack. Yep, that looks likely what he's doing, trying to get up next to the tee to get both spots. Needs to run a touch. Yep, certainly get the spot on one side.
My ball right there, is that the top shot? This one? No. Is it the top shot? Well, that's the top shot.
Yep.
4.39, that's 4.
So, Sean asking the right questions. Is his side bill beating Danny's front? And the answer was no. So that's why he's playing a bit more conservative. But with that, it just dives away with the less weight. Probably a drive in hand. Difficult shot, but Danny's slightly fortuitous rub off the side bill means that he scores again and puts a couple of ends together and goes 15-9 in front. For the first time on the other rink as well. The senior pairs final after 8 ends. Davy Bart picked up a score of 3, so he's now in front, 8 shots to 5. So Danny's lead bill just giving Sean a wee opportunity again to get in. Dropped a good 4 feet short. But Sean slightly overcompensated for that. He's chucked out a good jab beyond as well. So the winner of this match will face the winner of a repeat of last year's final. Davy Barr plays Graham McDougall in the other semi-final. That takes place this Saturday lunchtime. It won't be a match that we'll be bringing you live unless someone else does the streaming. I'm off out for my lunch. But as ever, if you keep up to date on our social media pages, we'll let you know of all the live streaming that's coming up as Sean careers on by. So it's just getting to that stage for Sean. It's pretty critical that he gets on the board again pretty soon. Doesn't want Danny getting into the win zone too early here. always feel it adds a bit more pressure when your opponent gets onto 17. Yeah, it's not too bad. Danny's not having to do great deals to get close, he's leaving enough gaps. It's up to Sean to try and narrow things down. But again, this one needs to pull a touch. It's just getting back now, but oh, he's got the wrong side. Count himself slightly unfortunate with a couple of wee runs against maybe, however he'll be conscious that he's not through enough close pulls at this stage of the game, but as you can see he does have two pulls that are 4 or 5 feet beyond, so Danny needs to try and get up and at it, and he's not, he's right in about the head. However, he's going to frame this. He's going to frame that, and I think Sean will just take a chance on this. Yep, going big weight, he's close to it. Wants some jack movement. Oh, he gets the two bulls, but his own bull wriggled, and I'll tell you, he's unlucky for getting another target. He's probably going to find himself two against. Danny framed it and he got his target, but didn't get a result. And just as I said, it means that Danny now moves into the win zone. He's only 4 shots from victory. He's on to 17 and can win the match in an end, as it's now 17-9. Well, there's been a massive count of 4 shots to Davy Barr over in the pairs final, and just like that they've also stretched out to a big lead. After 9 ends it's now 12-5 over there. Well, probably the shortest length we've had. It's a decent start here by Danny. Yep, just about 2 feet beyond. Track was decent. It's important now. Sean up against it. Really needs to score pretty quickly and try and get the jack back to his favoured full length. He's certainly given himself an opportunity as he's played a ball with his first. Yeah, very good.
Yes, ball behind that. Thank you.
Well, Danny, he threw it in the right track, but I think you're just lazy. Trying its best for you, but yeah, that's at a groan. It'll make Sean switch his hand as well. Doesn't want to be doing anything to turn that in. Looks as if he's backed this up. If he just gets in front of Danny's bull. Yeah, could be. Danny probably won't see it from the mat end, but there is a gap there to, if he sticks with it, he just wants the inside of his own bull. Yeah, he's decided to come up for a walk. The way the hand plays, he could stick on the same side he's been playing. So I see all the comedians are joining us in the comments. Tam McPhail, nice pair of legs, Danny boy. It was more the sock choice I was more interested in. Black shorts, white socks. I'm not sure about that. Michael Jackson was the last guy that I seen ever do that. So Danny's made his decision. He's visited the head. Yeah, he's changed over. Probably just looking for a close second. But he's not, he's playing at it. I'm not sure at that shot choice. It's a wee bit desperate, I think. There's no need to really chase that at 17-9 up, I don't think. And Sean's really putting one beyond. Well, certainly less weight. Is it going to buckle in time? Is it going to buckle in time? Yeah, a bill too late, but it's down and in for second shot. So it narrows opportunity down for Sean to score a multiple. I think he'll just be happy that he's scoring again after losing a few ends. I've no doubt that we'll see a change in the jack length. Yep, 17-10. As you can see, all the bills getting kicked right to the back of the rink. So, Presidente is asking, do they stop for teen scones after 9 hens? I hope not, I've got things to do. I think they've played a couple more than that as well. Sean, are you going to stay on? Oh dear, he's lost the jack. And how crucial will that prove? Danny's certainly been a better player at the short length. Sean was obviously conscious of that. Tried to make it T to T. But he's lost the white and given Danny the opportunity to try and keep building on what he has at the shorter white. So I'm going to take the opportunity to congratulate our Fab Four, as we have called them. But before I do that, I'll tell you that's very, very close. To being over the stick. As you can see, marker Drew's just seen how far that's up. It's not much over the first spot, to be fair, and the call is for a big tape. So while the guys are doing that, yep, as I was just about to start saying, Fab 4 were in action at Arbroath at the weekend. Just bear with me, I'm being asked a question. So yep, we were all in Arbroath at the weekend for national finals. We had representatives in the 2 bowl pairs, triples and fours. Abby Harris, Sarah Campbell, Laura McCabe and Amy Harris came away with 3 silver medals. The 3 disciplines that we were in, they won all their semi-finals pretty convincingly, beating Blantyre in the 2 bowl pairs, East Lothian in the triples and Lanarkshire in the fours. However, it was just a step too far for the girls in each of the finals. They lost out in a close encounter with Tweedbank, the 2 bowl pairs. An even closer triples game against Stonehaven, experienced Stonehaven side. Managed just to get the edge after the girls had a 13-9 lead the last couple of ends, just got away from them. Can count themselves slightly unfortunate to lose that one. And then on Sunday afternoon, the East 5-4 managed to beat the girls, but at the combined age of 77 between the 4 of them, Abby being 15, Sarah 18, Laura 23 and Amy 21, they can certainly see a bright future. Everybody really positive remarks by the way they conducted themselves. Naturally they'll be disappointed, but as the days go on, they'll soon realise the magnitude of what they have achieved, and hopefully it won't be too long before they're back in that environment again. And as you can see, the jack wasn't up while I was giving a wee spiel there. So Sean has got his wish to get the jack down on the tee, so a wee bit of nerves maybe playing a part here. Sean was desperate to get it the full length through in the ditch. Danny was desperate to get it back short and never threw it long enough. So here we are, it is a tee to tee, and Sean's come up with a good start, and Danny's dropped his first a good 4 feet short. But yeah, Arbroath was a tremendous weekend. Thanks to Arbroath for the hospitality that they showed all the clubs up there. Some great finals were played over the weekend, and congratulations to all the winners. Well done, it. Certainly better than your first delivery. Is it going to buckle and get down for the shot? Yeah, well, it's close to it. Do you think Sean still lies the shot at the moment? But he says that is very, very close. Well, you're on a nice road, Sean. It'll just begin to pull now, but you don't want to get the back end of this. Oh, he's not got the back end, he's got inside it. It's a very, very good bull. So I don't think it's creative here from Danny. He's taking his time. Should just be a full draw on the backhand side, just try and rest that last delivery. Something similar to his last. He shouldn't go past the shot built. Yep, out in a decent enough road. All dependent on good weight. Just not convinced he's got enough weight to carry this. Yeah. Just gonna forgot to push through it. Sean's just looking at this I don't think he has to do anything too creative. He was looking down the other side, obviously thinking that he would maybe try and rest the bill, but I think just as that, the bill's fallen.
Danny's bill's fell down, you've definitely been set. Right, that's why I bounce about with 17 stone.
So it did make a difference. It's meant that Sean's playing this other side, but he doesn't want to touch the jack in the inside. Oh, what a brave bill that was. Yeah. Did he squeeze it enough back up the rink to pull his front one back in? I'm not so sure. But regardless, played a good bill, got his result. I don't think there's much play here for Danny. He can't change over and play the other hand, because if he Chatham lies Sean's second shot, he might just punt it onto his own back one and lose another shot. I think it's just going to be a full backhand draw. Yep. Doesn't think he's sent it again, and he'd be right. That's going to go. So, good end by Sean. After losing the white, he's made up with a couple of good bills. Reduces the arrears to 12-17. I can tell you, over in the pairs final, after losing a couple of ends in a row, Willie Ross picked up a pair. So after 10 ends over there, it's 12-7 to Davy Bart. Well, dropped the jack a wee bit shorter than probably wanted, but certainly longer than the length that Danny's been playing in that direction. So cracking big road, just needs to pull up a touch. Carrying a yard through it.
Yard and a half, maybe. Almost through. Okay, thank you.
Well, down in a slightly thinner line. Just wants to hold up. Weight doesn't look too bad. Yeah, not a bad opener. You'll not be disappointed with that. It's a big massive line this time, but if his weight's right, watch it pull. Here it comes. Yeah, right back to centre line. Still just carrying that couple of feet as the dinner bell goes. Mark Kelsey, Willie Ross is playing with Alistair Reich, and Davy Barr's partner is Ian McClellan. Yeah, not bad at all, Danny. Probably in for a pair. Close for the second, right enough. Can tell you that on Monday night, Davy Barr and Ian McClellan joined up with Charlie Boyle as they won the senior triples title. So Davy Barr potentially on for the clean sweep in the seniors discipline. If following on from last week, they won the fours final. He's now won the triples, and today he goes in the pairs and faces off against Graham McDougall in the singles on Saturday, the semi-final, with the winner due to face whoever wins here today. So Davy having a good season on the seniors front. Well, Danny, you're out in the big line. Have you chucked through it though? Is the question. Oh dear, he's left this one short. So he's missed the chance there to turn the screw, hold him one, potentially two. And he's left a couple of feet all round for Sean here. Well, Sean, it's a safe big line. Needs to settle a touch. He's asking it to run, he needs to settle. He needs to settle. Oh dear. Yep, he asked it to run, so he must have thought it was just shy, but as it comes off the belly, that big drawing hand just struck on a touch. So interesting to see what Danny decides to do. He might change over. No, he's sticking with it. Probably think if I get top side and just inside Sean's bull, I'm good. Certainly on the safe line. It's better than his last delivery, but is it going to be enough to make it? Still needs to run a touch. It is two shots, so he moves on to 19. And gets two shots from the senior final. So, to back up a couple of shots that Willie Ross scored over in the pairs final, he's certainly done that because he scored another 3, and that brings that match right back close with 6 ends to play over there. It's now 12 shots to 10 in favour of Davy Barr. Well, Danny manages to get back to his favoured length, and he's put an awesome starter in. Oh, very, very good. Just what he'll probably want at this stage. He's starting to feel a wee bit nervous. He is a club champion on the outdoor circuit, but in these couple of years that he's been bowling indoor on the singles front, he's not made the final yet. But now he stands just a couple of shots away from reaching his first final. Singles final, that be. He's missed an opportunity to put another one in after Sean throws a short one. Oh, Sean, I think you were better weight, but just nipped on the tight side. Yep, so there's opportunity here again for Danny to put a bull in now and hold a match lie. But he's not taking that opportunity. And is he just starting to think about the winning line? He's left him quite some margin away. Well, Sean, you also need to run a touch. Yep, both guys feeling the pressures of the situation now, as you can see. This one looks better. This one looks better. Oh yes, that's what he'll be looking for. Just popped its head out the side, so it might just give a wee rangefinder for Sean. He's not going to like what he sees when he comes down. It's match lie against. But the only benefit he can take from it is that it's just slightly beyond and on the side, so he could rest off that bull and hope to get back to the short bull. But it's do or die stage. Doesn't manage to beat either of those two bulls. Danny Ryan will take his place in the West of Scotland Senior Singles Final. So, made up his mind. It's on its way. Height doesn't look too bad, but has he overplayed it? Not sure it's going to get back, and it's not. So there we have it. Danny Ryan moves forward. He is into the final of the senior singles here at the West of Scotland. Probably just deserves at the shorter length. He was slightly the better player. Hang around a couple of minutes, gents and ladies, and I'll get the cameras switched round and we'll bring you the last couple of ends of the pairs final. So managed to get the cameras moved around, and as you can see it was another score. So all of a sudden from 12-5 down we went 2-3-3 and found themselves now 13-12 in front. Yep, I'm back with you. I was just moving all the cameras trying to get us the last 5 ends here of this encounter. So Alistair Rioch leading off for Willie Ross. Just slightly beyond, very good track, and Ian McClellan leading off for Davy Barr. They're trying to recompose themselves after stretching out to a decent advantage. They're now in a game with 5 ends to go. Well, don't know if it's a bit of stage fright with the cameras coming across, but boys have chucked them on past quite a bit. Well, Alistair still pushed through this. So there's plenty of room here for Ian McClellan. Nothing round about. And Ian's not changed that either. So both lanes get a bull each. Try and pull themselves back in. I can tell you that this hasn't been the way that the match has been played from the snippets that I've seen. This time Alistair swapped over hands, but he still pushed through this. So Ian looks down a good track here. Has he adjusted any weight? Doesn't look too bad yet. Much more like it. As the skips go to the head, that'll be all to play for. Not much there that's going to affect the guys. Two experienced skippers. First up will be Willie Ross. Willie's probably won every title there's probably to win in the west of Scotland. So Willie just dropped his first delivery short. That gives Davy Barr an opportunity to get in tight, and that's what he's certainly done. Just over a foot shy. Just have to bear with us as well, anyone watching. These guys that aren't used to cameras being around, so they might jiggle or poke themselves in front of the cameras. It can't be helped. But it is a final, and we won't disturb them and ask them to move out the road. But after some good ends, Willie Ross and Alistair Reark are going to find themselves facing a count here as Davy adds another one in. Yeah, showing his class there. Two bulls within a foot of the white. Now can Willie make the adjustment? He's certainly out in a nice track. All in good weight to there. He's going to be a big helper. Is he going to get up for the shot? Oh, just slid across the face of the white. But he'd be delighted that he's got a bull in there. Yep. This call is same as your last. Just doesn't want to make contact on the jack. Needs to hurry a touch. He did play it the tight side, which was the right side to play it on. As you can see it from this angle, any wee squeeze on that white for Willie and it'll just pop out to the jack high bull. Well, I'm going to say that's all in weight. Just needs to hurry a touch. He's just never pushed through it. So, Ian McClellan and Davy Barr are going to stop the rot. See, from a commanding 12-7 lead, they find themselves 13-12 down. However, they're going to retake the lead, barring nothing stupid from Davy here. It'll be a conservative draw. Yep, safe big line. It'll get back all day on that, on good weight. It's coming down now. Anything but the jack. He's played a bomb and he scores 3 shots and moves them now back into a 15-13 lead with 4 ends to play. Well, looking at the length of this jack, not sure if it's going to be over. Well, I've decided that that's over without the need for a tape. Still just trying to adjust these cameras ever so slightly, so if you see a wee bit of jiggling going on, I do apologise. It's not easy moving equipment around. Yeah, for a blade of green it was a good opener. Yep, not a bad reply either, just a couple of feet over. Yeah, good adjustment, found that wee blade, weight was great again. Alistair decided to switch over, play the other hand. Yep, just trying to chase the jack a little. And as you can see from that angle, Davey just asked Ian just to match the closest back bill to the jack, give a bit of cover. Yeah, that's just about perfect. Yep, just taking too much and it just dives across, look, from that angle. Just lost the line. It's just back to the draw for Ian. Yeah, good end, but it's just made it a bit wider. So, well, Alistair's asking, do you want a bit of weight on it? So, he's attacking it. It's just under. So Davey will quite like the look of the position of the head. He's probably holding 4 shots. He's got a bit of cover just beyond. The thing he doesn't have is probably the best back bill. As you can see there on the far left hand side, that is Alistair Ruick's bill. So just depends how brave Willie wants to be. Davey's going over onto his forehand side, so potentially just trying to tuck this jack away, or is he going best back? I think he's trying to tuck this away. Yeah, well, that's also in the mix. This camera's just a wee bit jiggery just now. Bear with me, I'll try and get that sorted. A change of ends. I'll stick with the side pan cameras for now. Well, if you just hold up Willie. Potentially could have taken a couple out. Davy's looking for something similar. Just gets a wee touch and that'll just narrow the target. He's not. If anything, he's made it a bit wider. Also, just asking for it to hold its head up. Is he going to get in front of Davy's bull? He's not. Just wondering if it's the right shot. I think he should be more aggressive at this. So he does have the back plate and might pay its weight. Well, it's coming up to have a look, and I'll try and just show you what the head looks like. To me, it looks like an attacking shot all day long. Just avoid Davy's last short bull. Make any contact with the short bull and must move the white. Down in the bottom right hand side of your screen you can see that is Alistair Rourke's bull, and the closest one to that beyond is also Alistair's. I think they should be brave at this. Try and make a play on it. Might be 3 or 4 against, and at this stage of the game you don't want to lose that 3 or 4. With only 3 ends to play after this. Does have 2 shots at it. I think the time's now. Got to be brave. Well, what's he going to get? Oh, he's going to get a bomb. He wasn't convinced he threw it, but let me tell you, he did. And he's got a side toucher out of that. So I'm going to reset that camera, folks, once this ends over. So I'm just trying to stick with the side profiles just now. But that could be a massive bill in the context of the game. He was probably 3 or 4 against. Well, it's forced Davy to play aggressive on the other side. Can the bill just pop out without the jack moving? Oh, the jack did move, but it's not moved right through to the back one. I think he's going to hold one. Yep, the bill that just looks jack high on the right hand side looks like the winner. It didn't go far enough to make the back bill count, so he's got a decent result out against his target. But Wally will have an opportunity a couple of feet all round to draw that off. Just needs to settle off the line. Yeah, he's played very, very good ball. There he gets the shot. And he now goes 15-14 down after 14 ends. Alistair's just lost the white. It's not so good when they're clearly playing different tic-tacs to the guys. Ian's automatically went right up the park with the jack. Yep, not a bad or decent delivery. Always surprises me the hands that folk play. Say they're 15 ends into the game, and looks like Alistair and Ian have been playing what would be their backhand, my forehand on there, and for all the years, the 26 years I've been a member in here, I've always thought the other side's the hand to play it, but I say on some occasions needs must if you're not catching it to switch over. But it's not a bad hand at all, very much playable. Well, still looks as if he's pinged out a line here if he just pulls up. Oh, just a good effort, couple of feet over the dig. Yep, good adjustment by Ian. Back touch up. Alistair will just be looking to try and get one just to thicken things up. Yep, just too aggressive. Didn't want to be that keen. You can see he just goes through to the back of the rink. Yep, just dropped it shy. Nope, Willie quite likes his road. We should see it in a wee second. Has he got enough weight to get past the front one? Oh, for a couple of feet away. So another opportunity for Ian to get one in tight. Put the pressure on Willie. Certainly come up with the goods the last end. But probably more important for Ian just not to give something jack high. Yeah, he's just left that. Probably just conscious that he didn't want to stick something jack high. And that's probably where Alistair just faulted. He was probably just wanting to thicken up the pot. As you can see, all the bills in front as Ian's tucked that in behind. Small gap. It would be difficult to draw that off without wasting a bill to try and give yourself a bit of plate. So, while we're playing his forehand to it, he's just not pushed through it enough. It's a big yard. Davy Barr's delivery has not changed over the years. Very tight and compact delivery, small step out. Not very much goes wrong with it. Yeah, played a good one. But just as I said, it might just be the rest that Willie's looking for. Fold now just to be a foot or so over, just to rest that bill. Is giving him an eye line to the jack. Is he going to get the sweetie? Oh dear Louise. Jeez Louise. Just come across the face of it. Hopefully the boys just give us a look at it from there. You can see. Yeah. Davey just asking about the bills just to Ian's, front of Ian's foot on the right hand side. However, Davey's sticking on the forehand side. He's probably looking to try and get short and counting. Well, it's the top side. It's given Willie another opportunity to play the same bill. He gets a skiddle on that jack. It's all him down in this corner. Preferably wants to turn it just beyond the blue bill. As you can see, or should I say as you cannot see, boys are in round the back of the head, so we'll switch again to the side cameras. But well, down a decent enough track. How's his weight? Just start to come now. I'll tell you, he's very, very close to this jack. Is he going to hold up? Oh, he didn't need it. He's played a bomb. Chapman lied the bull, and he's going to be holding a pair and turn the screw now. And that's the question of Davy Barr. What a bill that was. Yep, going to be 2 against. He's got 0 play really. All these bills down beyond on the right hand side are against him. But he's decided that he's going quick to this. It's the hold that's going to go down quick. Oh, he's got the jack after a squiggle. But unless I've got the wrong bill that's in there, I think he's more down. Again, did shout, you've cut it down. Unless the bill just at the tee is Ian McClelland's. Nevertheless, Willie's given himself an opportunity to get in tight here. Doesn't look a bad road. Needs to settle a touch. Oh, he's just pushed through it. So Davy Barner has a chance to get in and take a 2-shot lead with 2 ends to play. If he misses this, we'll be tied up at 15 apiece with 2 ends to go. Track's good, all in good weight. Yeah, that's good enough. That's the winner. Oh, the head certainly changed a few times there. Well, he played an absolute bomb to turn the head over in his favour. Davy returned the favour by splitting the white out. And as they had one delivery left each, Davy Barr comes out on top of that. And that means that they now take a 2-shot lead with 2 ends to play. Yep, Ian just kept the white on, so it's going to be a short length. Well, his open delivery, he's cannonballed it. Threw himself off the mat. That's never conducive to getting close when you run off the mat so quick. So, an opportunity for Alistair to get in. He's played one. Yep, decent starter. Again, I'll just apologise for that back camera just being a bit jiggery. So another wee opportunity here for Alistair to get in and put the pressure on Davy this time. Yep, looks decent. Just needs to run a touch. Oh dear, just pulled out. Well, Ian deciding to play that hand over the bill short of it. Yeah, that's forced him across the rink. So you can tell the nitty gritty at this stage with 2 ends to go. Yeah, just get in enough. the road, he's following it up the carpet. This looks like the winner. Just needs to run a touch. Yep, just made it enough. And he didn't want to do that. He's turned Ian's ball across on that side, which is going to make things more difficult. I'll keep on these side cameras. Well, Ross's feather certainly wasn't a window cleaner. Out the road of the windy. So, David playing his forehand. Ian's on the way in. He's saying he's pushed it too high, but that hand does come back. Just as Willie Ross steps out the way, Alistair Raick steps in. It's always a danger when you're trying to stream team games. And folk, and you can't fault them. At the end of the day, they're playing a final. It's just frustrating when they do ask to get things streamed. Oh, Willie, giving us a wee chance. Just need to rest up. Oh, just came across the face of it. Yep, that's pulled up, a couple of feet short. So there's still an opportunity there. Asking for a bend, is it going to just miss that bull? It is. Is it running enough? Ian thinks it's just done enough to squeeze in. Yep, just too keen to it. So, another opportunity here for Willie to put another bull in. One turn in his own bull. Might just bring the back one into it. It's missed his line. Got a wee flick, but just not enough. So, we'll get a wee angle of this without anyone standing in the road. As you can see, Willie's bull directly in front of the white. They're claiming that that's the shot. Looks a bit tight on this camera, but Alistair's bull is just beyond as well. So, Willie and Davy with one delivery left each. Willie will be quite happy the position of the head. Davy will just trying to wriggle through the gap here between the two bulls. Lose a big yard off his last delivery. Just be conscious that he doesn't want to move the shot bull any closer. Well, down a really thin line, I think. Unless he's got a wee bit of weight to carry it. Yeah, that was always the danger. Just flipped that one over. However, probably just stops Wally adding to it pretty comfortably, because he had the big. There's a big trail on, right enough. If he's brave, if he just slips past Davy Barr's belt, touches the belt to the back, blue belt, he could make 4 shots out of it. It is there, the way that that hand plays, it swoops late. If he touches it just to there, you can see the 3 bulls in a cluster just beyond. They are all Willie Ross's bulls. So it's decision time. You're 2 down in the match. You're holding 1. Are you quite happy to score 1 and go 1 down playing the last? Or do you take your chance now? Well, the opportunity is there to try and touch that white through. Well, they're seeing something completely different. They're going to cross on the other side of the carpet. Not 100% convinced what's there, but does he want to flip that across? He gets inside it, he's close. But it's going to be 1 shot. And as we go down the last end, it's going to be a 16-15 lead to Ian McClellan and Davy Barr. So it all comes down to this. Been playing there on 3 hours. And it's a 3/4 length white for Alistair. Well, good starter. Yeah, pretty good. Just beyond. He's just pushed through it, so even at this early stage it's advantage Alistair and Willie if Alistair can back up his opening delivery. A couple of wheels higher. Yep. Just struggling to get back. A couple of feet over. But he just threw it out on the high side. So Ian will be looking to lose 5 feet on his last. Track doesn't look too bad. He's decent weight. Just over again. Did drop a bit of weight, but don't think he's altered this track too much. Yep, just airing it too high. Weight was perfect. So he's just leaving the door slightly ajar here for Ian. After a good opening delivery, he's put two in the wing, which are kind of ineffective bills really. However, he's not stepping in. The nerves are jangling all around here. And who's going to take control? Well, you're down a better line. If you've got good weight, you'll be alright here. But he's just dropped it shy. A couple of feet are running. But it won't make it any easier playing anything off the forehand side. I know Davey prefers to play the forehand side on this rink. So he needs Ian to try and bail him out. Give him a wee opportunity. Stick something around close. If he's dead weight, this will get back. But it's not, it's just a couple of feet over. So there's still a chance there. So I think Will will be quite happy when he's going to the head. He's holding the shot. There's not really much danger round about, other than just trying to draw another shot, and that's the question of Davy Bart. Certainly hitting a safe enough line. I'm not sure he'll get back. See if we can get it into this side. Yeah, waste a good weight really. Just trying its best to get back from. Well, Davey, if you're good weight, you've played this.
Come on, David. You played it here. Go with it.
Oh dear God, he got the gap. Would you Adam and Eve it? It's imperative now that Willie gets something in. Just wants to be a blade less than his last delivery. Certainly thinner. Has he got enough dig to get up? Has he got enough dig?
Can't help that thing, David.
Well, that could make a difference. Could be a match lie. Davey, if he just plays a similar ball to his last. Right on the limit for line, is it?
What?
Has he got enough weight?
Oh, David, very close again.
Oh, he's close, you know. That's desperate. If he's managed to pick that gap twice and not get the shot out of it, he's very, very unlucky. So is the call. So the guys are coming up to have a look. From our angle, it looks as if David Barsbell's just wriggled out. I'm just wondering, will he switch over, play the forehand, just try and get under that short bull on the rink? Is his own in the front? It's one or two turns in that down. He could get across, could lift it up onto Davy's bull as well. Yep, he's on the forehand side. Just needs to get underneath this front bull. Gets underneath that. He's close if he's under it. Oh dear, just get caught on it. If he slid underneath that, he'd have been very, very close. Well, Ian's just said to Davey I'd be playing it as if it's against you. That's often a telltale sign that he knows deep down that the shot is against him. So, Davey's played two great bills, not got a reward on this side yet. It's on its way. Does it get enough weight to hold up to it? Just starting to fall away. But what it does do is it means that, well, he won't be playing his forehand with this one. It's going to have to be a dead draw on the backhand side. If he rests his own bill, he could hold two. But they're all dancing around, they don't really know who lies, who doesn't lie. But nevertheless, one delivery left each. Let's see what they can come up with. He wouldn't fault his track. Has he got enough weight just to get beyond the short stuff? He's not, he's dropped it short. So, I don't think you'll see Davey be too creative here. Just play a foot or two over the weight, try and rest that bull just to the right hand side beyond the jack, and they will become pairs champions for season 24-25. If he misses, I'm assuming it's going to be a measure, where we might go to an extra end. Well, Ian quite likes his road. We're all standing behind it, so I won't be able to show you a camera angle beyond it. What's it going to do? Oh, he's just tapped his own bull away. So it's definitely one now. So there we have it. It's an extra end to find out who will be pairs champions. The drama continues a wee while longer. So let's hope the back camera holds up as we're playing in this direction. But it's going to be an extra end at 16 apiece after the regulation. 17 ends. Alistair has the jack. He's leading off his backhand side. We're trying to get one in tight here. Well, he likes it. Just slightly over. Played the right way. Well, he's on the right track. Is he going to see out the trip? No, he's just going to pull up. A couple of feet short. You get right off this track, you're not bad. Get right off it. Yeah. It's a good adjustment on his first delivery. He just needs to make sure that he throws this beyond now. Extra edge, you don't want to be clogging the roads, but he's through that short and tight. That's not what he wants at this stage. You can see he missed the line, floats away, and that's an ineffective build. Alistair thought it was too high. It's not too high in that hand. Just needed to run. That's all that beat him, really. He just needs to steady the ship and get another bull into the head. Give Davey a chance. Now, looks his best line yet. Just needs to miss the front one. Just needs to miss it. Oh, get caught on it. So, Alistair's short bill just coming to save you, really. He switched over to play the other side. Yeah, he's got his own build. Yeah, Davey just letting he know that he's 2 against. Like built positive through the gap on the same side that he's been playing. Well, Ian was quick after it. What's he going to get? Yeah, just the top side. Probably just had to be in the inside, but nevertheless, it's giving Davey half a chance because it's a build up beyond. But first to the mat will be Willie Ross, and he'll be looking just to follow Alistair's build down and just try and shut this head down. Nope, didn't like that. Said he didn't get it away. And he's right. I think it's just went too far even to be nuisance value. So Davey will have a wee half chance. Want to be really positive down through the gap of the 2 bulls. Just try and split them and stick. Just coming into your view now. Misses this bull, he's just about drawn it perfect. Yeah, well played Davey Bart. That is the winner so far. That's probably just what Willie was trying to protect against. Now he's probably going to have to follow him down. Does have the position just beyond. He picks the same gap. Just on the high side. Yeah, weight didn't look too bad at all. Played too high. No, he's just going to career into that top side. So there's a half back line there on that side. Alistair's called Willie up to the head. Don't think the shot's going to change. We have to be positive to it. Try and pick one of the gaps. The two bills just beyond. That's realistically what they're looking for. Just quickly show you what they can see from the mat end. You can see you could play right through the gap in the forehand, but I think the odds are to play the backhand. Try and just get the gap that's on the right hand side as we see it. You can even rest the two back bills and it won't be far away from the winner. But he's made his mind up. Let's see what he decides to play. 2 attempts at it. 9 times out of 10 you want to play it with this delivery. Well, what's he going to get? Oh dear, he's got a massive, massive kick. Kicked the jack right out the rink. The jack's going to be respotted, and on that spot, well, he's going to be holding the shot. He had to be bold, he had to be aggressive. He certainly was that, but he's kicked the jack onto the respot. And now pressure turns on to Davy Bart. 1 against. Well, he's just given us enough room there just to see what's going on. As you can see, the bull there on the left hand side is the short bull. It's a full yard out. But Davy's playing the forehand. Anything beyond that short bull, he's liking the line. Has he got the weight? Needs to just run as it goes up the hill. Oh dear. Is it enough? I don't know if Ian was trying to convince himself. No, the handshake comes out. He has made it. So, match lie against Willie Ross. 1 bill left each to come. I'm going to back him to draw this. I just don't know how close it's going to get. Well, it's on its way. Just coming into your view now. Just needs to go off the line, I think. Steady a touch. It just gets off the line. It just gets off the line. It could be. Davy's not convinced that it is. Well. Nobody's giving an inch here. Nobody's telling us what's going on. there we have it. It was conceded in the end. Your pairs champions are Ian McClellan and Davy Barr. So the streak continues for Davy and Ian. That's pairs, triples and fours on the senior side. He'll look to add to that when he plays his semi-final against Graham McDougall in the singles. So there we have it, an afternoon at the Bowls, covering the senior games here at the West. Earlier on you witnessed Danny Ryan take down Sean McCabe in their semi-final of the singles, and it went all the way in the pairs final with Ian McClellan and Davy Barr coming out on top. So as always, big thanks to our sponsors here at the West for this season, the SK21, Taylor, Howdens and Indigo. Thanks again for joining us here on West of Scotland Television. Keep your eyes peeled for the next live action. But for now, we'll leave you for this afternoon. Have a nice evening. Good night.